Hi, I'm Emily, a graduate from the three-dimensional design course with a specialism in metal and mixed media craft. In this video, I'll be discussing my design inspirations and how they impact my processes. My work's aesthetic usually consists of harsh lines, graphic shapes, and has industrial geometric feel to it. In making, I like to combine traditional metalsmithing with computer-aided manufacturing to achieve my signature style. I love the juxtaposition between the traditional and modern making techniques. To create this piece, I used a laser cutter to engrave a pattern into a piece of acrylic, then pressed sheet pewter into it to achieve this haptic and visual texture. I've also experimented with adapting the traditional pewter cuttlefish casting technique, where patterns are carved out of cuttlefish bones and molten pewter is poured into it to take on the shape of the carving. The cuttlefish leaves a beautiful layered texture on the pewter when it is set. I incorporated computer-aided manufacturing techniques in order to achieve the clean lines I love to use in my work. The laser cutter would remove the cuttlefish bone to leave a recess where I could then pour the pewter to achieve perfect shapes with interesting textures. I get a lot of my inspiration from urban textures, which is why Manchester has been a great place for me to study. The city is rich with vibrant architecture from decades of style and culture changes. This collection of brooches was aesthetically based on the Arndale Tower and made from laser-cut acrylic, leather and formica, joined with hand-hammered rivets. I also love investigating the aesthetics and ethoses prominent in design history, like the Art Deco and Memphis movement seen in this brooch collection. I try to modernise the shapes and patterns from these eras and translate them into mixed media wearables made from laser-cut formica, brass, silver and textured pewter. The colours I use in this project make it my favourite by far. I think each piece has its own personality but still immortalises features of the design eras beautifully. Recently, I have been developing homewares encompassing the pewtering techniques I've experimented with throughout my degree. For this project, I focused on promoting pewter as a craft material to an audience which may be unfamiliar with its capabilities. I created two wall-mounted planters with textured pewter components, the texture causing alluring highlights and shadows to add depth to my pieces. This is the avenue down which I finished my degree, but in future I would love to begin reincorporating mixed media elements into my work, particularly formica again for its colour range and laser cutting practicalities. More images and information about my work are available at www.emilyloveatwaller.com or on my Instagram at emilyloveatwaller. Thank you.